Okay guys, it's time again for our weekly zone cleaning episode. If you're not familiar, just real quick, each week I do a zone cleaning episode following the Fly Lady method of cleaning. This is just a piece of her cleaning. This isn't all the cleaning. This is just like your deep cleaning tasks that you need to get done over the course of time. So in the Fly Lady system, you divide your home into 5 zones and then you work on each zone over the course of the month. So this week we're in zone 4. You're basically supposed to work in each zone for 15 minutes a day, or I do it once a week. On the weekend, I spend some time working in that zone and I get as much as I can get done. So it's basically like you're working on these tasks all throughout the course of the year so that you don't have to take time to do like major deep cleaning at any point in time, like spring cleaning or whatever. You're just always working on it throughout the year, and it keeps it very manageable. And it keeps it kind of, scaled down to one area. So you're not kind of feeling overwhelmed of like all these different things you have to do throughout your home. So I've mentioned before, I use the Fly Lady app to keep track of all my tasks. And I love it because I was able to customize to all the different things that I want to do. So when I'm in an area and I see something like, oh shoot, that's going to need to be dusted, I just go into the zone in that app. And I add that, so then I don't have to worry about it and I won't forget, it's in there. But what just happened to me is my app crashed for some reason. It completely will not open. I click on it and it like opens for a second and then it just closes like immediately. So I don't have any of my zone cleaning lists anymore that I created over time. So I was freaking out because I've really customized them to all the things that I like to do. And I have other cleaning routines that I had in there also unrelated to the zone cleaning, just like my regular weekly chores. My weekly chores, I know what they are, but I still like to check them off. So I do not have my list anymore. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I was freaking out because I'm like, all that work is gone. I've worked on this over so much time. And at first I thought, well, let me delete the app and then just reinstall it. And I thought there would be some kind of login or whatever so that my data would come back. But there wasn't. There's like nowhere to log in. I guess it just kind of stores the data on your phone from the app, but it's not like under a username or anything like that. So when I deleted the app and I reinstalled it, it was brand new, fresh, like I never had it before. So I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is gone. There's no way to get it back. So then I actually restored my entire phone back to a previous backup from earlier in the morning, thinking, oh, well, I can get the app back and then I'll try and get it working. I still never got it working. It's so weird. I did email the Fly Lady, like on the website, they had like a help area. So I emailed them to find out if they had any trouble with the app crashing. Maybe there's like going to be an update coming out or something. I'm not sure. But I updated my phone. I did everything. So I was going, oh my gosh, like I just couldn't believe it. I just kept freaking out. I can't believe I've lost all that information. And then it occurred to me, I didn't lose the information. It's in my podcast episodes. So what I'm gonna do now is go back and listen to all my previous episodes, and I'm gonna create backup lists in the computer. And then I'll have those always in case this ever happens again. And I guess I'll wait for the Fly Lady app to get back to me and see if there's some kind of fix I can do. And if not, I guess I'm just re-downloading it and starting from scratch. But I'm gonna go through go back through my episodes and create a list for each of the zones, since I've told you guys everything that I do in each zone each week, so that I could get back on track. But so what I'm going to do for this week, since I don't have my list to share with you, but I still don't want to hold you up if you've been following along, is I'm just going to read to you what is on the Fly Lady website list for the zone cleaning. Because the purpose of this episode is so that you don't have to keep track and lose all your data like I did. It's kind of so that you could just turn on the episode and listen and get some ideas of what you might want to work on. And I didn't really mention it yet, but the purpose of this is not to get all this stuff done every time you're in the zone. There's an enormous amount of things that have to be cleaned over the course of time in your home that aren't like regular maintenance, that are like the deep cleaning type stuff. And the point is not to clean all of it every time you're in that zone. You listen to what things we have on the list, or if you are keeping your own list, check your list and pick a few things and cross them out and just keep working through until you have your full list complete. It might take several times in that zone. It's not about getting it all done. It's just about constantly making progress and keeping up on things over the course of time. So zone 4 in the Fly Lady system is the master bedroom, the master bath, and the master closet. So for me, it's basically the same, except that instead of the master bath, I have the basement bathroom because we don't have a master bath. So I do the basement bathroom as the bathroom in this zone. So if I think of things that are on my list while I'm going through this, I will share with you, but I'm kind of like freaked out right now that my whole list is gone. So I'm just gonna share with you what's on the Fly Lady list to at least keep you going for this week, and by next week I'll have everything back in order. So for the master bathroom, what's on the list is to wash the area rugs, straighten up any makeup, straighten the drawer cabinets. So that stuff, that's on my list, of course. In the basement bathroom, I don't really have too much to do, but sometimes you still do have, because it stays pretty organized, but sometimes you still kind of just have to empty them and just kind of wipe them out because they'll get like a little dusty, or, you know, I don't know, something might spill, or, you know, like from the sink, from maybe rolling off the sink like water or whatever. And then I always check underneath and just make sure if there's anything empty that might need to get thrown out or consolidated or anything like that. The Fly Lady has cleaned the shower slash stall, but I do that when I do my weekly bathroom cleaning, so I don't do that as part of zone cleaning, and wash the shower door, which that I do for my weekly cleaning also. However, that's because I have a glass door in the basement bathroom that I do during this zone, and I Windex that each time that I clean the bathroom each week. But on my upstairs bathroom, we have a shower curtain, and that I don't do each week, of course. That I do as part of the zone cleaning. So depending on what you have in your bathroom, you know, you might do one or the other. What else do I do in the bathroom? I also, for deep cleaning, you know, for my zone cleaning, I also dust the pictures. We have a couple decorative pictures in there and that accumulate dust, so I'll do that as part of my zone cleaning. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe clean like the toilet brush holder, like the little thing. I have like one of those little plastic things that goes in the corner that the brush sits in. So just like cleaning out the inside of that, because it gets kind of grimy in there from like sticking the brush in and out of it. Also cleaning the ceiling fan. It's not like a ceiling fan, it's like a bathroom fan that has like the little vents, and then you need to take like a pipe cleaner or Q-tip and just kind of dust through the vents, because it gets kind of dusty, like dust accumulates in there. And dusting the lights, like we have like vanity lights, I guess you call them, like over the medicine cabinet, or you would have them over like a mirror or a medicine cabinet. So dusting those also. That's all I could think of that I have in the bathroom list. Okay, so then it's also in this zone is the master bedroom. So on the Fly Lady list, she has to polish the furniture. I definitely have that. She has clean off the desks. I don't have a desk, so I don't have that in my list, but that's on this list. Clean any cobwebs. You know, just looking around in the corner, sometimes you could be surprised if you see a cobweb and you weren't expecting. Like I'm actually, where I'm standing right now, I actually see a little cobweb on a light, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, it looks like we live in a haunted house just on this one little thing here, so I have to knock that down. I never see, it's like I feel like when it's on the list, I never see them, and then I'll just kind of randomly see one when I'm just doing something like this, recording this podcast right now. So anyway, look and see if there's any cobwebs. Also, she has in here wash mattress pad or dust ruffle. I guess the dust ruffle, is that like the thing that goes under the mattress that hangs to the floor? I think I call that something else, but I can't think of what it's called. But anyway, I did recently do that. She has flip mattress, but a lot of mattresses now you don't actually flip, because I went to try and flip mine and it turns out it's like a different material on the bottom. It's not meant to be flipped, but if that might be applicable to you. Empty the garbage if you have any garbage in there. Clean the windows, just like Windex them. Clean out the windowsills if there's any like dust or dirt or whatever in there. She has on here to take some books out of the bookcase. I don't actually have a bookcase in my room, but if you do, that might be a good idea to look and see if there's any books you'd like to get rid of. I don't buy books anymore because I do everything on the library app and digitally, which I love because you don't have to accumulate books everywhere. But I mean, I know some people like physical books too anyway. So if you do have a bookcase, maybe you need to take a look through, see if there's anything you need to get rid of, and straighten the drawers. You know, maybe just go through your drawers and see if there's anything you need to get rid of. If your clothes are getting too tight in there, like packed too tight where it's hard to open or close the drawer, maybe take a look, see if there's anything you need to give to charity, and then clean under the bed. Sometimes things get kicked under there by accident, or if you have anything stored under there, you might need to pull it out and just make sure it's not getting dusty or anything like that. And then the last area in this zone is the master closet. So she has cleaning, you know, just straightening the top shelf. I do have that on my list also because we do have a shelf in the closet that I wind up putting stuff up there. Like my daughters get contact lenses like an annual supply, so I like stick those up there because it's too much for them to keep in their rooms or in the bathroom. Rearrange the shoes if you have like a shoe thing where you like a shelf or whatever that you put the shoes on, or if you have like a back of the door like shoe organizer, you know, just kind of going through organizing everything. Sometimes shoes get left on the floor, just pick them back up and reorganize them, get them nice on the shelf. I also dust that off too occasionally, just remove all the shoes and then just kind of wipe it down and put them all back. Let's see. She also, I always find this one funny. She has in here, take suitcases to the basement. I don't understand that one. Like, am I just not getting it? It seems so specific. Like, I just don't understand why it says take suitcases to the basement. Maybe it means something else that I don't understand, but I don't know why you'd necessarily have a suitcase in your room that you need to take to the basement. I'm trying to think if I don't really have anything else in the closet. I mean, we don't have a walk-in closet. We just have like a regular closet. There's really not much to clean in there. Maybe you might want to sort through some clothes and see if there's anything you need to get rid of. If, again, same thing like with the drawers, if maybe you have too much accumulating in there. So that's it for this week. Oh, don't forget too, if you have any cleaning tasks that are like zone cleaning items that I am not covering, or any areas of your home that are zone cleaning that I'm not covering, please let me know. I'd love to add them to my list so that I could share them with everybody on the show, because I'm sure that there's parts of your home or maybe some certain cleaning tasks that you have that I just don't have, that don't apply in my house, and then I'm not ever mentioning them. But if it's something that you'd like mentioned, please let me know. I'd love to add it to the list, and especially now that I'm recreating my list, it's a perfect time. So that's it for today. If you'd like to reach out to me like that with any cleaning items you'd like me to add, or any other feedback or any reason, you can reach me at facebook.com/Lola's We also have a private listeners group, which is at facebook.com/groups/Lola's If you submit a request to join, I check it pretty much every single day, so you'll be approved very quickly. We have a really nice group of people forming in there, so I'd love to have you join. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like the show, and then I'd be really appreciative if you'd leave me a 5-star review if you feel like you have time to do that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a really awesome day.